6:47 on this Sunday morning, and the weather is changing in some parts of our coverage area. La Veta picking up some wet snow right now, and it's windy up in Huerfano County. Not sticking real well just yet, but you can see some of the snow melting on the lens at the moment. And StormTracker 13 Live HD Doppler shows the showery activity, meaning it's still rather spotty, coming across the southern mountains and drifting out across the plains, mainly south of the Arkansas River. We've maybe seen a few raindrops and some of these little blobs out here on the plains. It's not been real significant. But right now, for example, radar is showing maybe some activity around Walsenburg, and we can jump in there via the Neighborhood Weather Network and verify it for you. So at the Spanish Peaks Veterans Community Living Center right now, look at that wind out of the west at 25, just blowing the flags all over the place. We have some kind of wet snow blowing around sideways. Again, it's a little too warm for it to stick right now, but I wouldn't want to be walking outside without the proper attire this morning in Walsenburg. That's a real raw start to the day. Colorado Springs has been quieter. We look back towards the mountains, as seen from Mortgage Solutions Financial at North Union and Montebello Street. And there are definitely some clouds coming over the top of Pikes Peak, probably a few flurries up there across the mountain areas right now, too. But again, nothing of significance along the Front Range. Most of that's been confined to the high country, where the snow will continue throughout the day today. And Skycast certainly suggests that. Notice how very little of this makes it out across the plains. So we'll have some clouds, definitely going to have our share of wind, but no significant rain or snow is expected at lower elevations, outside of some of the spotty showers that we have early this morning near the southern I-25 corridor. Highs in the 50s to lower 60s. This is going to be misleading. Yesterday was a very nice day. Today, because of that wind, which you see blowing like crazy in Walsenburg right now, it's going to be tough to enjoy these numbers. So make sure you keep a warm coat with you today if you have to be outside. I do think you'll need it. Then, of course, as you travel up high, it gets colder because, well, it's snowing up there, and travel conditions will be pretty rough. Looks as though the snow will continue flying out here across the high country well into the night tonight, and probably lightly during the day tomorrow as well. And so the National Weather Service has a host of advisories up, where you see white on the map, winter weather advisories, where you see red winter storm warnings, and the snow should be heaviest in the red shaded areas. And then you see this color just to the west of Denver. That's a high wind watch for tonight. While that doesn't technically include the Pikes Peak region, it's certainly possible we'll see some gusty wind over near the mountains, say north and west of Colorado Springs overnight tonight. And then tomorrow we'll continue with some lighter snow over the mountains. And while it won't be as heavy as it has been this morning and will be today, it might be just enough to keep the roads pretty slick up there. So again, winter driving conditions should be expected. Those of you looking to get up and hit the slopes, some good news for you here. We'll pick up about 8 to 14 inches over many of the major ski resorts in the central part of the state, and in some pockets over southwestern Colorado, somewhere between a foot and a foot and a half by the time this all wraps up tomorrow. How about Colorado Springs? Well, colder next few days. So we'll have our clouds and some periods of wind, but again, no significant snowfall expected here through the middle of the week. There are some indications now that Friday will get cloudy with some light snow in the area. Temperatures may only reach the lower 30s. That doesn't look like a real strong storm for us, but with that cool air in place, it might be just enough to make for some slick spots, and we'll watch that through the week. So that's a change to the forecast today, as it looks like that colder air is coming far enough south to do that. Pueblo, again, 59, a little misleading today. It'll be blustery, and we'll fall into the 30s and 40s as we head into next week. Maybe see some light snow for you on Friday. Overnight lows will get chilly, too, falling back into the teens in the next couple of nights. Canyon City, couldn't rule out a quick shower at some point this morning as that activity comes off the mountains. But again, we're not expecting much to fall from the sky. We'll be getting cooler. We'll stay windy to breezy at times over the next several days, and then see about maybe getting some of that light snow in the area on Friday with highs only in the lower 30s. Mountain communities, not just in Teller County, but obviously south and west of Pueblo, we have a chance for some spotty showers in the form of snow over the next couple of days. It does not appear that this is going to amount to very much, and it won't be there for everybody. But there will be some spotty hit-and-miss type snow showers around. Temperatures will be in the 40s today, but only in the 20s by Tuesday, and then we'll stay in the 20s for the better part of the week up in Teller County. Lows falling off into the single digits, so it's going to get chilly. It's been a while since we've had anything that looked like that on a 7-day forecast. So
right.
Kind of winter-like.
It's here. Yeah, grab those gloves. I just got a new coat last weekend to really get warm up. I'm still new here, so I don't really have. Got to get all those, the right things. Right.
You'll probably want the coat today just because of the wind.
Exactly. Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.